Hi Tigers, I am Tara Bailey, the proud principal at Tuscany Heights Elementary School.
And I'm Mrs. Gonzalez, proud assistant principal at Tuscany Heights.
We would like to say welcome back to all of our returning Tigers and a warm welcome to all of our new families. We are grateful that you have chosen Tuscany Heights as your home school. We absolutely understand that you have choice, and it's always a great opportunity when we can grow our Tiger family. We are coming to you this morning with excitement building for Meet the Teacher tomorrow night from 4:30 to 6:30. Come and go from pre-K to 5th grade as you please. You may have multiple children here at Tuscany Heights, and that's okay. All teachers will be here during that time frame to welcome and greet and just meet your families. It's a time where lots of families are coming in, dropping off supplies. So teachers want to be able to make their rounds and say hello to everyone. So if you've got any questions, hang on to those or send a quick email, and I promise our teachers will get back to you. But we're super excited to see everyone. Ms. Gonzalez and I have plans to be at the front entrance so we can give everyone a warm welcome. And if you forget your mask, we'll have some masks handy for you. But we look forward to seeing all of our Tigers that are able to return and saying hello to our new families as they come through the doors. I also want to share a couple of other things with you guys, some information, some safety things, and how you can stay connected with Tuscany. First off, I would like to say, as we embark on this school year, we know that there's a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions that are there. We've been through a tough time with the pandemic, and it is still impacting our state as well as our city. So we know that this year is filled with lots of emotions as we carried in from last year, and we're coming into lots of changes that may be happening for this school year as well. So that's why our theme is Tuscany Heights, making memories from the inside out. Our goal here is to teach social emotional learning to our students. We want to show compassion and grace to all of our families and our students, regardless of your choices, in safety, as much as we want to teach how students can set goals, how they can show compassion to one another, and help just establish positive, supportive relationships. It is just as important as any other core curriculum that we have here at Tuscany Heights. So our theme is set around the goals that we would like for this year, and that is to make memories from the inside out with our students. And we look forward to getting to know all of them, and we want them to feel like their emotions are important and validated and real, and we're all in it together. As we move in, I want to say a little bit more about Meet the Teacher. We'll be at the front. We will also have an opportunity for you to check out Spiritware, get agendas, and some other information regarding car rider tags. If you are new to the school, we will give a little demonstration of what our car rider line looks like at the end of this video. And that will give you just a little snapshot of what you'll experience on that first day. But all of our students that are car riders have tags, and you can pick those up at Meet the Teacher. So just ask someone before you leave, is there any other place besides the classroom I need to go? And we will make sure that we direct you. There will be some things in our, just past our foyer in the rotunda, and possibly some things in the cafeteria. So Meet the Teacher is not just about the classroom experience that you will have, but we'll also be able to get some other needed safety information, as well as some accessories for your students so that they can show their spirit. All right, so in being able to stay connected and staying in the loop, I want to share with you, first off, I encourage you to go to neisd.net/critical updates. It's on the homepage, if you forget, of NEISD, and there's a box to the lower left side. I think it's an orange box that says critical updates. This will give you the latest information on safety protocols. And Tuscany Heights will be following all the district protocols. As of yesterday, we are wearing masks and will be fully masked. Staff, students, visitors, anyone in the building will be expected to wear a mask in order to be here with us. So as this changes, it will be updated there. So we will also push out information through our e-blast, our campus e-blast. We will also push out any information on our social media that Ms. Gonzalez will tell you about in just a moment. But this is the one place, the district-wide, that if you want to check the critical updates, it also is giving you a COVID count on that website. If you want to stay informed, I encourage you to take a look there. Some other safety things, we will be social distancing as much as possible based on the number of students we have in our classrooms and out and about on the campus. We also have hand sanitizer stations throughout the building that were installed last year, and those will be filled and used as well, and there will be reminders from our teachers on that. We also were blessed by our PTA and the Sin family, and we have water bottles in every area of the building. So we encourage you to send your students with water bottles that they can refill at the water bottle stations. And those are a little bit safer for our students. So make sure that they have their water bottles and know that they can fill those here should they run out. Now, I think Ms. Gonzalez, if you want to share with them how they can stay connected directly to Tuscany Heights.
Yes, of course. So please follow us on our Facebook and Instagram page at Tuscany Heights NEISD. I'm so excited to be joining the Tuscany Heights family, and I can't wait to meet everyone on Meet the Teacher Night.
That's right. So if you are a Facebooker, you now know how to plug in and stay connected with our school. We post lots of information on there and just reminders and events that are coming up. We also, just like tonight, Apollo, our speech therapy dog that is in training, he often visits our campus for our speech students throughout the school year, but all of our students fall in love with our therapy dogs. And Apollo is new this year. He is a pup that has been going through training, and we're excited to be able to have him and bring him to campus. But not only does he visit and work with our speech students, but he also does story time from time to time. So tonight you can catch Apollo on a story time at 7 p.m. The Zoom link is on our Facebook. So check it out and stay connected through Facebook. If you're an Instagrammer, you can stay connected through Instagram. Tuscany Heights NEISD is our Instagram log on. So stay there. You can connect there as well. We post things on our Instagram story as well as on the post reel of any information. And we usually duplicate Facebook and Instagram. So it can be your choice. If you're more of an Instagrammer or a Facebooker, either way, just plug in and stay connected to our campaign. So just some information that all of you guys are probably wondering that will be a little bit of a change from last year, but we're going to go in careful and cautious with this, is lunch. In the past, prior to our pandemic, you were able to come and have lunch with your student if you were the parent or guardian on the Skyward list. And they were able to pick one friend and have lunch with them. Going into this school year, we are allowing parents on campus or volunteers on campus. We have limited space. So I want to just make sure that I'm being open and honest with you. The space that we have will be on the stage. It will be social distance. So that limits the number of families that we can have. There are a few patio tables outside, and you are welcome to sit outside with your child. I just want to let you know that because I can't ensure or guarantee that there will be a spot for you, there's not extra rooms to go to. So our stage and the outside seating will be the space that we have available for lunch visitors. And we are also limiting that to one parent. So only one parent can come to lunch with their child on the same day. So if you both want to come, then just alternate those times and those days. And also no friends. So I know that will be a little disheartening to our students right now, but while we are doing masks and making sure that everyone is safe, and we also don't know parent choices or what parents have going on in the home, and COVID is still impacting our city, and we just want to make sure that we are being compassionate to those families. So if you choose to have lunch with your child, you may come, one parent or guardian may come on a particular day of your choice, check into the front, and you can have lunch with your child on the stage or on the patio, but they will not be allowed to bring a friend this year. If we have an overwhelming number of families that are coming in and we do not have space available for them, or we have some other changes in our safety updates, it may be that we have to pull back on the number of visitors that we're allowing here on campus. But right now, we are open. There's no virtual learning. Students can all return. We are having some volunteers in the building. Parents are able to come on campus. We are going to keep that in place where you can have lunch, but it's one parent and no friends. And like I said, I cannot guarantee space. So I just want to make sure that we're being upfront and honest. And you will hear this message from your teachers as well. If you have any questions, I am an email away or a phone call away. We also want to share with you some arrival and dismissal information. So this is a change this school year. Our time change is a little earlier. It is 7:30 to 2:45 in the afternoon, and I will repeat that. We are a 7:30 a.m. campus, and we go to 2:45. That is a 10-minute earlier time slot than what we have been in the past. So now the first bell rings at 7:30, where students will need to be in their classrooms by 7:30. At 7:40, the second bell rings and students will be tardy. So I know that that will change schedules a little bit. The school opens at 7 a.m. So the front door will be open for your child. If you need to drop off earlier, then there are a few staff members that are on duty as early as 7. All other are on duty by 7:15. This does not change our safety patrol and our front staff members that are helping out with car drop off. We will go out at 7:15, but we will be coming in about 7:30. Sometimes the adults, my staff, will linger just a little bit for any cars that are coming in a few minutes behind the 7:30 mark, but we will need to be getting all the students in the building and ready to kick off their day. Morning announcement starts at 7:30. Breakfast will be open for anyone that's arriving prior to that, but they will close up at that 7:30 time slot as well. In the front is our car drop off. If you are a bus rider, your students ride the bus to school, they will be dropped off and picked up in the back of the campus. We do have a few VIP visitors that have car tags for the back, and that's our special needs families as well as our pre-K families. If you have any siblings with a special needs sibling or a pre-K sibling, you are also given a VIP tag so that you have entrance to the back, and that's where you will dismiss. All other car riders go through the front, as you can see in the little demo video we'll show in a moment. Bikes. So boys and girls, our bikers, we have playground bike racks, but sometimes that's a little bit far, or maybe you're not coming from the Summer Glen area. We have always in the past utilized the railing next to the gym just outside of the playground recess gate. You will see some construction happening here, and we are extending our recess gate just to provide a little more safety and security, and our students will be able to exit those doors to get to the playground rather than going through our gyms in the middle of PE for other classes. So we have been wanting this, and I am super excited it's finally happening, but that will make those bike racks not as accessible for our students. So if anyone is thinking of a bike and you're running into some complications, just come talk to Ms. Bailey in the front office and we will get everything worked out so that you can have a place for your bike. We don't have a lot of bikers, but there may be some new ones this year. So I just want to make sure that we have you set up for success. All right, for dismissal, I talked about 2:45 is our end of the school day. So at 2:45, all of our boys and girls will begin transitioning to their dismissal areas, whether it is bus for out back, car rider toward the front of the building, so it will be a quick access out front to the cones, or to daycare in the gym. Any of our bikers or walkers to the gym to prepare, they start moving at 2:45. You will not see students out front if you're in car rider till about 2:50. It takes us about 5 minutes to move from all areas of the building. If you are my car riders, you will notice your student has a tag on their backpack that should match the car tag. If you forget your car tag, you will be asked kindly to park and come to the front office so we can verify that you are who you say you are. We want to ensure that we are putting the kids in the right car and sending them home with the right family members. And you do get tags, so it's okay to share your tag with someone you may be carpooling with, but if they don't have the tag, they don't get the student. So also just our office is closed between 2:30 and 3:15. This gives us an opportunity to check emails, check phone messages, and ensure that all of the teachers have received the proper notification if there is any changes in transportation. If you are coming to the building between 2:30 and 3:15, it will be closed. You will be asked to wait outside until 3:15, and then you can access the office. Whether you're visiting, if you have a conference with a teacher, it will not be until after the 3:15 time slot. Or if you are needing to pick up, we just ask that you pick up prior to that 2:30 if you have an appointment to get to, because the office will be closed between 2:30 and 3:15. Although our school time changed, we did not change those office hours. We're trying to stay as consistent as we can, so that those are things that returning families already know, and you don't have to try to remember a lot of changes happening. So again, we have a few little demos here that we will share at the end of our video just to help you, but just ask someone next to you, ask anyone in the building that might have on a black Making Memories at Tuscany t-shirt, because those are our school shirts for this year, and we are happy to help you. And again, Welcome back to all of our Tigers and a warm welcome to all of our new families. I look forward to personally meeting you and welcoming you here. Tuscany is a great place, and I don't say that because I am the principal here. I say it because it's one of the greatest communities and some of the best staff members that I have had the pleasure of working with in my 20 years of education. So I look forward to you being part of it. Parents, for morning drop-off, we ask that you drop off at the front curbside. Only special needs and pre-K have VIP tags for back access for drop-off and pickup. Out front for car rider dismissal in front of the school, we ask that you pull your cars curbside. Please be located next to one of the cones. We dismiss 10 students at a time, load 10 cars in the afternoon. You will see in the video footage that there are 2 cars already in line next to cones, and as additional cars come forward, they will stack up behind one another. When dismissal begins at 2:45, you'll see students coming out at 2:50 in the afternoon, and we will begin to load the first 10 cars. They will pull off and be on their way home, and the next 10 cars will pull forward. We will continue to load students 10 cars at a time. Please stay in line and please pull forward. We will have a staff member directing you to what cone that you will need to pull next to so that you can meet your student at the proper place. If for some reason the student does not get outside in time, you may be asked to pull past cone 1 so that we can keep our car rider line moving. This is an efficient and safe process. However, we do let you know that as the year begins, it tends to move a little bit slower in the first few days, maybe the first week, as new families and new staff members are learning the process. We ask that you stay in line, stay in your cars, and thank you so much for your patience.
I hope you found that video helpful, especially to our new families joining us this year. Like some of you, I am new, but I can assure you that we have systems and procedures in place, and there's always a helpful staff member nearby in case we need help or have questions. And to our returning families, you will be very familiar with our system that we have in place. And I can't wait to see and meet all of our Tiger families next week.
It's going to be a great school year, boys and girls. We look forward to seeing you soon.